Welcome to the launch day of Filecoin Onchain Cloud. I'm here with Rod, the engineering lead at Filecoin Onchain Cloud. Rod, thank you so much for joining us today.
That's no problem. It's great to be here. It's very exciting.
Yeah, so I wanted to kick off by asking you, what got you interested in working on Filecoin?
I came in because I was interested in data. I was interested in databases. I was interested in moving away from the reliance on centralized services. And so I got in through the data layer, and I ended up in the chain layer as well. So now with Filecoin Onchain Cloud, my interests are actually coming back together, which is fun. So it's a good point in time for me. So yeah.
Amazing. So what are the biggest features you're excited about with Filecoin Onchain Cloud that wasn't possible before? Walk us through what that looks like for a builder or developer.
So, okay, the biggest features, well, let me just back up and talk a bit about history. When I started working on this stack, I was working on IPLD, which is a component of the IPFS stack and is core to Filecoin. And over the years, I've worked on various technologies, including retrieval protocols, various bits and pieces that have always been sort of a little bit disconnected. Filecoin Onchain Cloud really does bring together not only the stuff that I've worked on, but stuff that's been worked on within this community for 10 years and more. Juan was mentioning it today, that goes all the way back. So all of these pieces are coming together, and they're unlocking new capabilities for builders because we're finally able to deliver a whole stack founded in IPFS and Filecoin that is usable for real-time storage for application developers that's not linked to centralized storage providers. It's really quite exciting.
Amazing. What are the most exciting new use cases that aren't possible today that now with the announcement of Filecoin Onchain Cloud, you're excited to see it unlocked?
Look, it's going to be hard to enumerate, but I'm regularly find myself thinking about these things, dreaming about applications that I could build, dreaming about a way to replace Dropbox, dreaming about a way to replace all of these things that I interact with on a daily basis. And which is, I've been working around Filecoin for a long time, but it really is now that all of these things feel possible. So we've got Filecoin Pin, which is our sort of our application at the top of the stack. It's intended to be a demo application, but also a library. But it really demonstrates how you can do real-time data storage, persistence, and retrieval using this full stack, and really unlock any application's storage needs. There's ideas aplenty.
Yeah, we saw a demo of Filecoin Pin on stage earlier by Molly, so that was incredible. I'm so excited to also hear what it's like to be part of the Filecoin ecosystem. You just were part of the Filecoin Dev Summit that took place earlier this week. What does the developer community feel like in the Filecoin ecosystem? What makes it exciting to be able to test and innovate new ideas within the ecosystem?
It's actually really fun to come to the development summits because it feels like we go away, we work in little working groups, we work on little technologies, and then we come back together again, we share our ideas, reset, and form new vision for the next 6 months or more. So it's just great to talk about various innovations. We brought our own with the Onchain Cloud. We've got new proof systems, we've got new smart contracts layers, we've got SDK, Filecoin Pin, we've got all these pieces. Other people have been joining us along the way. So we've had other teams, other companies joining us, and we've been socializing that. And likewise, we've been catching up with other parties like Akave and other groups that have been working in this ecosystem and sharing with us. So it's a fun ecosystem to be involved in.
Amazing. I think someone last night actually described to me after coming by one of our dev summits that they were so shocked at how passionate the technical and engineering community is. It really is an ecosystem where if you have great ideas, you can protect and argue it violently and come to see it come to life. And the history of Filecoin Onchain Cloud, as you guys may or may not know as audience viewers, actually came from one of our dev summits by someone in our ecosystem that had a really strong proposal a few years ago, and it's gone through a couple of iterations. So, well, thank you so much for joining us today. This was such a pleasure. You were fantastic on stage. You're fantastic here. We can't wait to hear even more to come as more and more users use Onchain Cloud.
Thanks, Clara.
Yeah.